In our little production office, 3 180s, 53% on the doubles, which is very, very good. A couple of ton plus outs, an average just shy of 90. It was, and against not much coming back, and it's easy in those kind of games just to switch off momentarily. But he did well there, Mikel. He plays Tata in the next round, which isn't a bad draw for.
No, that little section's opened up
for
a little
another
bit
10 grand extra.
Yeah, exactly that. So the barber Ryan Mikel is through. Earlier today, Kevin Doots beat Matthew Dennant, another player making his debut, one of 28 making their Alexandra Palace debuts here. 3-1 it finished to the Hawkeye. So he's through to play David Minua, the Kenyan that had such an amazing day yesterday here on the main stage. Now next up is Mickey Mansell of Northern Ireland from Dungannon up against the soldier Leonard Gates, who has been participating on the seniors tour that you've been involved with in recent years, Mason.
Yes,
you're now an ambassador for.
Yeah, we met in the seniors masters, I do believe, and yeah, it was a strange game because it was one of those that I sort of walked off and thought, how have I lost that? But he's very, very good when he's on it. His counting can be a little bit suspect and gets him in trouble from time to time because he goes the wrong ways. But in terms of bottle and ability, he's got bundles of it, and he doesn't lack confidence, that's for sure. He's a thoroughly entertaining guy.
He'll have some moves on the stage, that's for sure, when he gets introduced.
Well, he'll have plenty of time to do that as well when he's playing Mickey Mansell.
Oh yeah, this will be a game that will be a very methodical affair between...
One for the purists.
Most definitely. And all the PDC dancers and our Master of Ceremonies, Lewis Jones, are ready on the stage. And Hugh Ware, I think it's Andrew Davis and Scott Gibbling are scorers as well. Ready for our third match of the afternoon. Josh Rock is the final match of the afternoon. The much fancied Northern Irishman will be taking on Gemma Hayter. But it's another Northern Irishman that's going to get an appearance first.
Well, it must be nice that, because Darryl Gurney will be in early for preparation, so it gives them both someone to, they know each other obviously very well, they're good pals, World Cup teammate, well, winning World Cup teammates.
Firstly, would you please welcome a winner?
It's just nice in that practice room to have someone familiar. He'd have practiced for hours and hours during the World Cup with him. It's a bit of a tune dance.
Yeah, a bit of funk to get us going. Rather than sign autographs, he's got one of those stampers where he'll happily stamp your little card.
Interesting.
That's definitely one way to
speed things up.
Well, it's good productivity, I'll give him that.
Bit of branding, don't mind a bit of branding.
This will be one of the longer walk-ons. I think he must have stamped about 25 little cards. But now he's making his way onto the stage, the soldier. Now what's he putting on? He's put on some goggles. Sort of goggle sunglasses. And he really is swaying the hips. Surely a contestant for, what's the American equivalent of Strictly? Dancing with the Stars, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
He's certainly got the hip swivel. Don't know what he'd be like on a Viennese waltz, but that's another question. But he's rivaling the PDC dancers for the moves up there right now. As usual.
He used to come out to a bit of James Brown, which is one of my personal favourites. Yes, pal, we've got a game of darts to play. Let's go.
Suddenly remembered where he is. Off come the goggles. And we wait for his opponent to be introduced.
He's obviously nervous, Dan.
He looks all over the place to me.
The World Cup semi-finalist. It's Mickey Mansell.
And so Mickey Mansell, with a more traditional method of signing autographs with a pen, he's on his way. Never catch on that.
Ah.
That's his wife and his daughter in the VIP section offering support. Lots of comments coming through already on our YouTube chat for Mansell against Gates. Mr. Wardy says the USA is one country I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone really emerge from. Surely somewhere in the States there's some hidden talent of some kind. Well, Paul Lim once represented the United States.
I don't know. I've run out of countries to represent, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is over there, unlike what we have in the UK and vast majority of Europe, is they now have a CDC system, which is pretty much a sort of a feeder of Canadian American players, but there's no youth system, there's no JDC, so it's just not a sport that kids will get involved in if there isn't a system that they can follow. Like we've got the JDC, you know, we've got the countless academies all over the UK now that are thriving. But unfortunately, in American Canada, somebody starts the academies going and gives the kids a system to play through. It ain't gonna work. I mean, the event in New York is huge. The World
Madison
Series.
Square Garden, yeah.
I mean, that's massive. And Pluto TV have just launched out there, which of course the Super Series is on.
Yep.
I think what they need is they do, all the events are streamed. You can find it. The CDC, all their events are streamed that the lads play in. But it needs a broadcaster. It needs a platform, and then it may grow.
You're listening to the World Darts Championship live on talkSPORT 2 in partnership with Village Hotels. Celebrate New Year's Eve at a Village Hotel. Book now at villagehotels.com.
It's interesting. Leonard Gates, you go into the practice room with him, headphones are on, don't even look at you, don't even speak.
Oh, right. And here he is.
Everyone's mate.
Yeah, USA, USA. You heard the chants there. He's encouraging the 3,500 people to very much get on his side.
Good luck after the Ryder Cup this year, pal.
Mansell, meantime.
Congratulations to Rory.
Oh, yes.
McIlroy.
And Luke Littler did not win Young Sports Personality of the Year. Michelle Agumang of the Lionesses won that award last night. And we did think Rory McIlroy was going to end up with the...
especially after completing the... Well, he's completed golf now, hasn't he?
Game on.
So Mickey Mansell never passed the second round of these championships in 9 previous attempts. Another left-hander on the stage following Ryan Meikle, who just won his game in fairly short order against Jesus Salate.
83.
Very nice action, Mickey Mansell. Rock solid. Everything from the elbow.
I always find it interesting that he's one of the few players that wears his watch on his throwing arm.
I know. Well, Martin Adams used to wear a bracelet that, as he put his hand up, used to slide down and then he'd throw and it go back onto his wrist, and then that would drive me up the wall.
Yeah. Obviously, it's something that Mickey wants to have.
24.
Maybe that weight distribution is somehow aided by having the watch on there.
Could well be.
So he has the honour, Mansell, in these odd-numbered sets, 1, 3 and 5, if we go that far.
Well, I couldn't pick one here.
This was the hardest of the 4 this afternoon to pick.
Mansell was made a 3-10 favourite, 12-5 outsider of Gates. I suppose there's value there because he is more than capable of winning. So my pick here was the 180 line over 5.5 because I thought it was going to go 5 sets.
Well, the 2 times that Gates has been here before, he has won his first round encounter. He's up for a maximum here. Well, 2 140s in a row will do very nicely for the American.
Yeah, especially on the Mansell throw.
So he's down to 161. Mansell back on 294. Less this visit. Drifts into treble 5. Good readjustment from Mansell. Twice.
135.
Hugh Ware calling the shots, as you can hear on the stage. So 161 could go. Treble 17 would leave the bullseye. 25 just on the outside for Leonard Gates. That would have got us off to a sensational start.
He's up for this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so are the punters.
Obviously not golf fans.
No. Or it's been conveniently forgotten.
139.
That's a really good pressurised throw from Mansell. 25 left though, Mace. 9 for double 8.
Games from the first leg.
That'll do for Leonard Gates, and a roar from the American soldier. He's broken through straight away.
14 darter.
Game on.
Very, very good.
He's got an 85.6 average
Yeah, well,
for 2025. Which
I don't read too much into that, and I'll tell you for why, because he's playing at a lot lower level. I mean, in terms of comparing it with Mickey Mansell's 91.38. Well, you got to remember, when you're playing against better players, your averages are automatically inflated because you're not getting involved in legs that drag. But I've had a look at some of his numbers in and around the elite, and he holds his own.
he certainly rises to the occasion.
Yeah,
it seems to me.
Yeah, he's a big match player, isn't he? I mean, he was dominating the seniors for a while. He was winning absolutely everything.
He's already got 3 140s to his name, and we're only in the second leg of the match. And he's in the red bit again. Could be a 180. No, it's another 140, but...
Of course it is. I tipped up 180s. 3 times he's gone treble, and missed the last dart. But he is flying. I'm not sure how much Mickey would have known about
100.
Leonard.
Leonard, you require 128.
Obviously not met before.
No. 128 Gates. It won't go with a single 4 to start the visit.
So he's left 50. Mansell being asked to take out 161.
Treble 20, the first order of business. Just above the red bit. And then hits single 1, so 140 left. Stays up there and picks off a treble 20 eventually.
Leonard, you require 50.
But now 18 for double 16. No, he's gone 10 for tops, Leonard Gates. Just underneath double top. But I think you just know what happened there based on that roar that came out of the soldier's mouth. It's 2-0.
He is hyped. He's averaging, well, he's 14 darts leg 1, and then a 15 dart hold.
Mansell, 100. Not the most demonstrative player, will be trying to keep a lid on things as he watches on with his opponent.
Well, he's not
playing to the galleries.
He's not shy, Mickey, if Leonard crosses the line, that's for sure, but at the moment he's doing nothing wrong. Just a bit vocal.
Mickey himself is averaging 102 for this set.
Yep, to have a double as well.
100.
He's won just 4 of the 9 first-round matches he's played. Mickey Mansell lost to Clayton narrowly last year
59.
in a deciding set.
Yeah, it went all the way, didn't it?
Mm. These two have got a bit of history with Martin Lukeman, because Mickey Mansell made the Grand Slam of Darts semi-final in 2024 and lost to Smash in that semi-final, while Smash beat Leonard Gates in the UK Open in 2024 when Leonard came to Minehead. Nearly 2 years back now.
100.
So 176 Mansell plays 242 Gates after 9 darts of this third leg. Gates 2-0 up in the first set. And looking very, very much like he's enjoying himself up there.
Mickey will be enjoying this leg. He's down to 51 after 12. Gates back on 242.
100.
Well, will he be
Mickey
back for
requires
142?
51.
51 for Mansell to get on the board here. 19 for double 16. He's gone 11 for tops though. Double top. Nicely done, right in the middle of the bed. Perfect positioning
Mickey Mansell.
from the man for Northern Ireland. It's 2-1, but Gates has the throw in leg 4 to win the set if he holds.
Game on.
Really good standard this match. Really good.
Gates right back in the red, but with his first dart at least, and another 140. That's 5 ton 40s already from the American.
Mansell with just one.
Takes his time to get from dart 1 to 3. Very much an aimer, Mickey Mansell. He's got one Players' Championship title to his name, but that was way back in 2018 for Mickey. But he's a very consistent player on the tour. Played in World Cups for Northern Ireland, but he'll have looked on as the two men following on stage later today. Josh Rock and Darryl Gurney got the job done for Northern Ireland in the summer against Wales.
Josh Rock was, well, that was his coming of age, wasn't it? He was outstanding.
Yeah, he did all the heavy scoring, and or was it the other way? No, it was
right.
We were doing the heavy scoring and Gurney picking off the doubles, wasn't it?
100.
Another steady ton from Mansell, so it's 161 each in this fourth leg. But Gates gets first go at it. Won't check out on this occasion with 2 single 20s.
60.
Yeah, maybe better suited going for the ball with dart 3 to leave a 2-dart finish. Had he at least hit a 25. Mickey Mansell's not going to do it either. But he's found the treble 20. Now he's got a choice here. I mean, if you find a treble, fine, you're on a double. But if you go for the ball, well, if you go for the treble and miss, which is not, it means it's a treble to double combination, which is why the players use the bull a lot.
101.
But he's left himself on 24 to level things up. Gates needs 101 for the set. 81 left. He picks off treble 19 for double 12. But he's well inside 212s.
Bit of a quick one, that last one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Require 24.
Same double for Mansell. Centimetre outside. Oh, just inside, across to double 6 on the far right-hand side of the board at 3 o'clock. And that's a lovely double from Mickey Mansell. Just turns and has a little look at the crowd. Gives them a hard stare, seeing as they are, it would appear, very much pro-Gates in this opening set. But we're going to a decider in set 1, 2-2.
Fifth leg, Mickey the third fist. Game on.
I wouldn't take Mickey Mansell on. So into the deciding leg of this first
100.
set. Nice steady ton from Mickey Mansell. See what Gates can do, having led 2-1 and had throw, but he's just been broken back. So test
100.
Back where we should have been.
Yeah.
Winning legs in this, 14-15 for Gates, 14-15 is the reply from Mansell, 2-2. 101.2 the average currently for Mansell, 99 and change for the American.
60.
And a rare trebleless visit. Just 2 for Mansell, 3 for Gates. They've been pretty accurate going for what they want to go for, and Gates in there again for a 140. That's 6 ton 40 scores that the soldiers put in. in this opening set alone. Still no maximums from either player.
Two small 20s, awkward this for Mansell. Tries to dink one over the top, but slightly over pitch, so Gates now has stolen the darts.
So yeah, a chance here for Gates to get down to a finish. If he gets a treble 20, he doesn't. That's a trebleless visit for him. So 201 Gates, 281 Mansell. After 9 darts apiece, this is a more sluggish leg to round off the first set on talkSPORT 2.
100.
A steady ton for Mansell, but Gates in the box seat here, you would sense, Mace.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 darts at 201. Single 20. Single 20.
100.
Eventually gets there to leave 101.
Which is what me and my brothers used to play in the garage all the time. 101. We didn't do the 501. Would take too long.
Keep it in your head then, can't you? 101.
60.
Well, I went through a spell. I was practicing with Bob Anderson, and we used to play a lot, like 60, 50, 60, 201 legs.
Okay.
Because that's where really you can win and lose a leg.
Double 12 for Gates for the set, and again he's inside, as he was the previous time he went for that double. So Mansell can now take the set on 121. Only needs a 1 treble visit potentially, and he needs now treble 17 for the bull. And hits single 2.
41. Leonard, you require
So
12.
Poor visit from Mansell. He's left on 80. He pinned double 6 in the last leg, Mansell. Now it's Gates' turn, and he takes the first set. Well, if you love your darts, whether it's a league night, the local, or dreaming of a walk-on anthem, you'll know that the right gear makes all the difference. Target Darts are the brand behind Luke Littler's incredible rise. They've been with him from the start, crafting the innovative, high-quality darts that he now uses on the sport's biggest stages. And now Target have taken the home setup to another level with the Omni auto scoring system. It's instant accurate scoring and a slick modern way to sharpen your game. So if you want the same equipment trusted by the most electrifying young talent in world darts, just visit targetdarts.com and get on target.
Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Littler gets on target. Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Littler gets on target. To be magic. It It needs to be magic.
It's Mickey Mansell. We asked for your votes on our little poll that we do before every match about who's going to go through. Lots of you got in touch on our YouTube page. It was 53% to 47% in favour of Mansell to go through. And he was neat and tidy in that first set. But ultimately, Leonard Gates got the job done, Mace.
Yeah, just a little bit too reliable in that first set. 98 average for Gates, 94 for Mansell. 3 out of 7 on the doubles for Gates, very good. Mansell even better when he's getting a go, 2 from 4. But I'm still none the wiser who's going to win the match after set 1. So a bit like our poll, I couldn't split a winner, which is why I sort of went down the 180 route, thinking this may have 4, possibly 5 sets about it.
And we still have Josh Rock against Gemma Hayter to come this afternoon, and then tonight you'll have, in amongst some great games, Bo Greaves against Daryl Gurney.
100 to 1 on. So if you've got £100 on it, you go back, give them your docket, and they'll give you £101 back. Yeah, not good.
Some people will do that, though, won't they?
Well, back in the day when you had these real short price horses that people fancied, they would get lumps on, but I'm not so sure nowadays.
So set 2 underway, and having won the first set, Leonard Gates starts the second, not quite with the maximum, 125, but he's picking up where he left off. Mansell needs to remain as composed as he usually looks up there.
100.
Steady ton from the Northern Irishman. But Gates, who pops in another ton plus score, 135 this time with a treble 5 to go for the 2 treble 20s. He's all a bundle of energy, isn't he, up there, Leonard Gates? Can't stand still for a second.
My mum used to say, "You've got ants in your pants." That's what he's like.
He is. He's constantly on the move. And he's up to the hockey straight away for his 3rd visit.
And everything's in his face, the expressions, and
oh, he gives everything away.
Yeah.
There's no great mystery to Leonard Gates.
Mickey finds a trouble with dart 1, but doesn't follow it.
100.
It's more than a ton, really. It's down to 201. He's a set down. This is the opening leg of set 2. Gates from 181 finds a treble 20. 101 left.
Just has a good look at the scoreboard. Stays on the 20s. Left on 81. Mansell back on 201 less these.
And again, the ball's got to be used there. If you're at least a 25, you're more likely to have 2 or 1 at a double. With the 81, it may end up on the ball. The smallest double of them all.
81.
He's quite partial to hitting a bullseye, of course. Plays a lot of soft tip as Leonard Gates. 62 left. Take 20 off and have 1.
Yeah. Didn't go treble 10. He's gone 12 for the bull, as you would suggest, mate. But he's outside.
Well, I think we see fewer ball finishes nowadays because people are using the ball earlier on in the leg.
Now 109 Mansell. This could go. 90 left. Treble 20 hit for double 15. Oh, he's just inside double 15. Shuts his eyes before he walks to the board to collect his darts. So Gates needs to get rid of a dart to set up a double. 9 for double 8 is what he's done, as many people do from 25. Wires the first at double 8 and goes well inside for the second. So Mansell's back in, but now he's got to burn a dart.
Yeah, it could be 3 double 6, but should be 7 for double 4, and that's what it is. To break throw. 1 dart left.
Games on the first leg.
He's got it, Mickey Mansell.
Mickey Mansell.
Much more the inscrutable player up there than his opponent.
Second
Well,
leg.
he's very much a grinder, isn't he?
Yeah.
Game on.
So that's just what he needed, having been broken in the first set to allow Gates to get over the line. Now can Mansell consolidate what he's just done in this second leg? So 1-0 Gates, 1-0 Mansell in the second.
81.
The first of 3 sets that gets through to the next round.
The pace won't be a problem for Leonard. When I used to play in America, a lot of real slow, deliberate
24.
players that sort of mess about on the hockey, sort of throw one dart, then walk out, and then throw another dart, and then walk back.
Larry Butler wasn't that quick,
No.
was he?
No, but he was medium paced.
Yeah.
140.
Still no maximum here in this leg. Another 140 from Mansell on this occasion. Gates back at the hockey.
100.
He's quite quick, relatively speaking.
Yeah, he is.
Certainly by the American standards you've just been describing there, Mace.
Yeah, I played one particular bloke who would sort of a couple of ghost throws, throw one
60.
dart, and then literally go back to the drinks table or whatever table is there with your equipment and your drinks on, have a drink, go back up, throw another dart.
49.
Well, that's a very fine...
Wasn't a happy ending, though.
No, well, that's borderline gamesmanship, but I don't know. People were suggesting that about Alexis Toilo and the time it takes him to get from dart 1 to 3 and all the false
100.
throws and setup and goodness
Stepping
knows
on the
what.
hockey and then stepping off.
Yeah. Mansell's down
Well,
to...
they're just mannerisms because he repeats them over and over and over, so
it's
I don't...
affectation, isn't it?
59. Mickey, you require
Well, the average is falling off a
120.
cliff here, Dance.
Haven't they just? But Mansell's on a finish here to go 2-0 up on 120. So treble 20 from this point, which he's got, leaves him on tops for a Shanghai finish. And he's got it.
Games on the second leg.
Suddenly it's 2-0 to Mickey Mansell in set 2.
Third leg, Leonard to throw first.
And he has consolidated that break.
Game on.
Just a little bit of celebration from the Northern Irishman.
I think he was pleased with that.
55.
Yeah. And as I say, he doesn't betray too many emotions up there, apart from the hard stare he gave the audience when they were, as far as he was concerned, getting far too much behind his opponent.
Well, I'm putting him off while he's throwing at a double.
95.
So into leg 3. And Gates has the darts, but he's in danger of being pegged back here in this first round encounter.
140.
First round will be completed after tonight's 4 matches, and then from tomorrow afternoon on the talkSPORT app and the YouTube channel we will get round 2 underway.
100.
I think heavy metal Ryan Searle is first up tomorrow afternoon to get round 2 going. And Dave Chisnell,
Yeah, quick turnaround.
very
that.
quick turnaround. Only won last night against Fallon Sherrick. But the vagaries of the scheduling means it just so happens he's straight back in, Chizzy. So 2-11 for Leonard Gates. Mansell back on 306 less these. And only a 60. So troubler's visit for Mickey. The Clone Cyclone work to do in this leg if he wants to make it a clean sweep to level it up at 1 set apiece.
59.
At least he always knows what time it is.
It was one of those fancy watches which checks your heart rate and all that.
140.
Could be.
Leonard, you require 152.
On his other hand, he wears one of those things for his arthritis, isn't it?
Right, yeah. Little band thing,
Yeah.
44. Mickey, you
44 for
require
Gates.
106.
So this is for the set for Mansell, 106. Treble 20 first. Actually, he went for treble 18 and hit single 4, 102 left. Oh, and then a single 5.
Wow. 97 left, treble 19 for tops.
Down he comes. Oh, he's found the treble 19, so he rescued that visit good and proper.
Leonard, you require
Nowhere near them first two
108.
darts, the target he was aiming at.
So what can Gates do from 108 to rescue the set?
419s and double 16 is his plan.
Well, he's got the 419s. How about 32? No, he almost hit double 7 in actual fact next door.
Mickey, you require 40.
Double top for a clean sweep in set 2 and bring us level at 1 apiece. Mickey Mansell gets double top. And when we come in Gates 1, Mickey Mansell 1.
It is magic. 180. Luke Linkler gets on target. Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Linkler gets on target. Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Linkler gets on target. Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Linkler gets on target.
We see them in profile, and Mansell's one of those players who is very well, almost flat-footed, like Vandenberg, who stands with both feet firmly planted. Mansell only raises his right heel very slightly off the ground, whereas Gates, who throws right-handed, has his sometimes raises his left foot off the ground as he throws.
Yeah, and there's definitely a walk on dart 3, which is a no-no.
Well, it winds me up. Who was the player who used to have 4 darts with him? So when he threw the third, he always had a 4th in hand, so it would stop him
Exactly
walking.
that was what it was introduced for. I played county with him. Someone on.
I can't remember. Yeah, someone will know who that. Does anybody know who the player was that used to have 4 darts in hand? Of course, he couldn't throw all 4, but he made sure he had 4, so he wasn't tempted to walk on dart 3.
Especially if you dropped one, you're all right for that. Dennis Ovens used to have always had a bad back. I hope you're well, Dennis. And he had one of them telescopic magnet pen things, so he could just pick the dart up with it.
Oh, yes.
Save him bending over.
The original Heat.
Yes.
Before Damon Heta came to being. Now into
82.
set 3 of a potential 5. Mickey Mansell has the darts in these odd-numbered sets, but that didn't help him in the first set. Gates got the job done.
81.
81 scored, as called by Hugh Ware.
Are you a podcast listener?
I am, yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's a few.
Have you heard Hugh Ware's Tops and Tails one?
I've seen some clips of it actually on my Insta feed and bits and bobs. Yeah,
very good. Has some good guests on.
Well, he's one of the rising stars of the refereeing game. Of course, George Noble is hanging up his microphone at the end of this tournament. And been such an incredible contributor to
and I think he had the extra year, and it sort of bedded in Charlie Colsterfine, who's now one of the lead referees of court. 84 for Gates, double 12 needed, 1 dart left. He's not had a good time around there, has he?
No, he's inside again
Mickey, on
double 12. So Mansell to hole wants 45. Is he going 5 tops? Certainly is.
And that was a break of throw opportunity for Gates. It's now gone as Mickey Mansell holds in 17
to go in front.
Game on.
So into leg 2.
140.
Ninth 140 score from Leonard Gates, more than double what Mansell's managed. So he's got a good average, even though he's 1-0 down. He's averaging over 100 in this set, Gates.
100.
Don't know how Mansell squeezed that final dart on that visit into treble 20 above the 2 singles he had underneath it. Now Gates comes downstairs and picks off a 137.
Yeah, 2 big treble visits for Gates, down to 224 on throw. Mansell from 401.
Be Kind Rewind says Bunting holds 4 darts, doesn't he? I'm not sure that he does he? That's news to me if he does, in fairness. Ken Gregory says lovely guy, Dennis Ovens.
He was absolute, well, he is absolute gentleman. Builder by trade.
All right. Now Mansell from 261. Gates is on a finish of 164, but this is good pressure from Mansell. And there's our first maximum. We've had to wait till the 10th leg to get it, but there it is.
Leonard, you require 164.
Well, as you know, I've got that database which allows me to look at how many 180s per leg, or the ratio, and both of these are not too bad. So to wait 10 legs is rather unusual, especially when you see that we've had 14 140s.
140.
Great 140 to leave his not so favourite double 12. You might see it from Mickey if it's the 57 here.
Yeah, 81 left for the Northern Irishman. Only single 19, so 62 left. Treble 10 for double 16, but he's looking for tops really, or something like that. He's hit treble 9.
Well, he's chased the treble. Should just make sure of a big 12 and get a dart at the ball. 34 left, I do believe. No.
He's gone 15 to lead himself
Double 10.
on double 10.
Leonard, you require 24.
He's very much a tops and tens man, isn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Left-handed like Wadey.
Yeah. Now, double 12, which has been unkind to Leonard Gates in recent legs, but he's on it again for a chance to hold throw in this third set. Gets it with a second dart. That feels like his first leg for ages. It's not, but it just feels that way.
Game on.
First one in 4.
Ah, there you go.
Lost 4 on the spin. Won the last leg of set 1, which was leg 5, and then the next 4 legs have all been won by Mansell up until that point, and it was a good leg too, 14 darter.
So 1-1 in sets and in legs. Nothing between them.
100.
And we sensed, even before this match began, that this was going to be the tightest and the most difficult to call of the 4 matches on stage this afternoon here at Alexandra Palace, and so it's proved.
Yeah, a lot of our fellow pundits and commentators in the media area here of Alexandra Palace are sort of always sort of on the morning and what you're thinking today, what you like, sort of go through the 4 matches, sort of pick their brains on certain things, and yeah, everybody was sort of not a clue about Mansell Gates,
100.
not a clue.
Just one of those anomalies where you've got 2 unseeded players in the draw, and that's always going to be more likely in a field of 128 players.
Absolutely.
Than it is in a field of 96, but we'll soon be down to 64 players left for the right to win £1 million and the Sid Waddell Trophy come January the 3rd.
Make a bit of history this year, well, next year, and be the first world champion of the year.
83.
So Gates still trying to engage the crowd, just trying to, you know, catch the eye of a few people out there and get their encouragement. Still an absolute bundle of energy up there.
100.
Steady ton from Mansell. Down to 218, to 2-2-1 against Gates, 218. This leg is nip and tuck as well.
100.
Until Gates pops in an 11th 140 to get down to a 2-dart kill of 78.
Yeah, Mansell on 5, but does have 9 more scores of between a ton and 139. And Mansell hit straight back with a 140 of his own.
100.
No sir, down to 121 if
Leonard, you
he gets a go.
78.
Could have done double 12 again here. Indeed we do. Double 12 Gates. Only needed 1 dart that time, and he's broken the Mansell throw. That's back-to-back legs for the soldier, and he's re-energized up there.
Yeah, back-to-back 14 dart legs. It started to begin to feel like Mickey was getting a foothold in the match. Even though it was 1 set, or it was the way that they both played in that second set, but the response from Gates here, very, very impressive.
Well, Mansell 2 very low darts to start this next leg.
45.
45 scored. But I'm impressed with the lack of trebleless visits, relatively speaking, for these 2. Just 23 between them. And there's another 140 for Leonard Gates to get down to 261. He's 2-1 up Gates in this 3rd set. On throw, looking to seal it and go 2-1 up.
Oh, he's beginning to run away with this leg.
41.
Well, Mansell hasn't broken 400 after 6 darts.
And Gates will have the darts in the next set, won't he? Set 4.
Yeah.
59.
But on this occasion, he comes up without a treble. Mansell with his shaved head and black and white
100.
darts top with a bit of orange in there and the Clone Cyclone logo on the back. Under pressure from the soldier here.
85.
Barry McGuigan, that wasn't it?
It was, yeah. One of the great British boxers. I remember his win against Pedrosa in the early 80s. I think it was from Loftus Road, I think it was, the fight at QPR's ground. Let's say nothing about Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul tomorrow night, shall we, mate? Let's not talk about it. I know you're a big fan of the fight game, and I listen to everything you have to say about boxing because you're usually right, but that's not boxing.
No, that's a circus. 117. Oh, he's gone for treble 19, and he's just drifted into treble 3. Tide is up to leave double 14 for the set. Yeah, they actually went out to Mexico, didn't he, Barry McGuigan, and he fought in some ridiculous heat. And that was his undoing in that particular fight. He was fighting a great fight,
41. Leonard, you
he's had a wretched leg, Mickey Mansell here. Double 14 would seal the set for Gates. Single 14 hit, but pins double 7. Wasn't scared about going for that double at all. And the American is back in front and working the crowd once more.
Well, he is so up and down. 97-96 set 1, 74-63 set 2, 99.6 set 3.
And another 2 treble visit to start this 4th set. Gates 2 sets to 1 to the good. Mickey Mansell does not want to fail at this stage. Gates has, in his 2 previous visits to Alexandra Palace, has made it to round 2. He manages to negotiate that first hurdle. Just takes a break from the hockey for a minute, having hit 35 with his opening 2 darts of this visit.
54.
Went down for the treble 19s and he picked up a single. So a chance for Mansell here, but he's got wayward now. He's under pitching his darts, mate. The tricep muscle is engaging.
Yes. Yeah, everything's sort of being forced where he normally is a real stylish throw. Well,
55.
back to the erratic version of Leonard Gates we've seen in set 2.
So we've played 12 legs in all, which is normally what you would play if you were playing a, well, pretty much, or certainly 11 legs if you were playing a standard
85.
Pro Tour event on the floor and it went all the way to a deciding leg. It would have to be 6-5 to somebody.
Yeah. Well, it's 6 all in legs.
Yeah. So we're just getting to that stage of the game where you're slightly beyond the standard length of a Pro Tour darts match, where that mental toughness just might come into question a bit more than it ordinarily would. That fitness and form.
26.
Yeah, 26 from Mickey Mansell.
Even checks to make sure that the darts were in those beds as described by Hugh Ware before he retrieved them.
Just dropped a dart there, Gates, picks it up. Should be 19s.
57.
Oh, he went 18s, mate.
Yeah, interesting. Down to a finish anyway. 158, 264 for Mansell. Has he hit a treble in this leg yet?
60.
I'm not sure that he has.
Leonard, you require 158.
Okay, so 158 Leonard Gates. He went for 18s and hit single 18. So the outshot is
56.
gone.
See, it's just treble 20s on 158. 2 of them need double 19. If you hit 2 single 20s, you can of course then switch to the 18s. If you hit a single, leaves you a 2-darter. By doing what he did there, he's left himself a finish that
58.
you have to use all 3 darts.
Leonard, you require 102.
Big 5 leaves 97.
Wanted treble 19 but hit treble 3 next door.
34.
Another messy
Mickey,
visit
require 146.
in a leg full of messy visits from both players. Mansell though 146 hits treble 18, treble 20 rather, stayed there.
Yeah, Trey, you're right. Treble 18 was a shot for 32, but I think he liked the lie so much he probably felt like he was just going to follow it. Didn't happen.
Leonard, you require 68.
Now then, Leonard Gates finds himself on 68. Make that 48. 8 for tops to go 1-0 up in this fourth set. No, he's
28.
a good centimetre over, and Mansell's back
Mickey, you
in.
require 56.
Yeah, massively overpitched. Ooh, 16 for tops, only just though. It was closer to the double 16. Mickey pulls his dart at tops. And then it's double 15 to bust.
No score.
He was right next door to the double 10
Leonard,
bed,
you require
but the wrong
40.
side of that connecting wire. And so Leonard Gates has 3 darts in hand after 24 darts thrown at tops. Inside tops, inside 10, so double 5 for Gates, and he's inside
55.
5s. On we go.
Mickey, you require 56.
56 again for Mansell. 16 again is hit. He's inside tops, double 10. And he's inside 10s, they're both at it. But now,
Leonard, you
Gates has to
require
burn a
5.
dart, whether it's on 1 or 3, to get himself down to a double. He's looking at 1 for double 2. Oh, he's out the board, he very nearly hit double 1. Goodness me. He's hit 1. 1 dart at double 2. Nerves abound on that stage. And he's inside
3.
double 2, and Mansell lives to fight another visit to the hockey.
Mickey,
How can you go from averaging 100 in a set to averaging, well, currently 49.9? I know it's only the opening leg, but he was brilliant in set 3.
Oh, Mansell's bust again. Went for double 5 and hit double top next door.
Yeah, right in the corner. He was right in the corner of double 15, wasn't he?
Well,
Leonard, you required 2.
30 darts each thrown in this leg. Both averaging a shade under 50 at the start of this fourth set. Gates in for double 1.
Close, too close. Can he work around that? No.
No, he can't.
No score.
He's busted.
Mickey, you required 10.
Right then, Mickey. Double 5. Inside double 5, so 1 for double 2. 1 dart at double 2. Yes! Finally we have a winner after 33 darts
Mickey
of leg 1 of
Mansell.
set 4, and it was Mickey Mansell who got the job done. Can allow himself a little cheeky smile, so he should.
Second leg, Mickey the
33
first.
dart break of throw
Game on.
leg.
I don't think there's a 60 grand prize for charity punter and player for hitting a 33 dart leg at the World Championships. I'd be hit, well, I mean, what am I saying? I'd be doing 33 dart legs playing for 101, never mind 501.
85.
Well, that equates to a 15 dart, each dart average, 45 a throw. 33 darts.
140.
And then Gates pops in a casual
Yeah.
140 at the start of the second leg. His 13th score of 140 compared to Mansell, who scored 5. Mansell's got
60.
the only maximum of the game. But at the end of it all, Mansell is at least 1-0 up in a set he has to win.
He's just hit a 140, and then the
26.
most ragged looking 26 you could see.
Bed and breakfast, 2 and
Yeah.
6.
Half a crown.
And another poor
43.
visit, 43 from Mickey Mansell. This nervous pattern of visits is continuing on the Alexandra Palace stage.
60.
Josh Rock and Gemma Hayton warming up downstairs in the players area, waiting their turn. You'll be hearing from them soon with Chris Murphy and Paul Nicholson.
60.
60 now. The treblers visits are piling up, 20 each. Only seems like 5 minutes ago it was like 10 each.
Yeah.
Mansell on the
58.
Gates rather on the 19s and the 20s, and he comes up dry.
It's down to 217 after 12. Mickey 253. He's a leg up in this full set, but trails 2-1. Now he's found a treble, not followed it.
99.
Jonathan Church has asked, Mace, what's the worst throw you've ever seen? He says it has to be Kerry Morgan for me.
Yeah, that's right up there. The Welshman, he could play, but yeah, it was all.
131. Mickey, you require 154.
There was a few back in the day that were questionable.
Jockeys was as erratic as anybody, but it was good fun to watch.
Yeah, well, all that happened once the dart had
gone left out the hand.
Yeah.
94.
He would really sort of
Leonard,
recoil in his shoulder.
Right, Gates, 86 to level it up in set 4. Single 18 hit.
Bull.
Hits another one, bullseye. And he's north of it.
61. Mickey, you require 60.
20 for tops, of course.
For 2-0. That's so close to the 60.
He's under pitch for tops, so he's down for double 10 again. Last time he was here, he had double 15, and he nearly did again, but he did pin double 10. But goodness me, that was close to the green bed rather than the red bed.
Well,
but what that means is 2-0, Mace, to Mansell.
It's following a pattern, isn't it?
Third leg, Leonard to third
Good,
fifth.
bad for
Game
Gates.
on.
He's averaging 57.35. Mansell's even worse, 55.67.
This has been a real grind, this fourth set.
85.
But as it stands, Mansell has got 3 legs just to win 1 and take us to a decider on talkSPORT 2 and the app and the YouTube channel.
60.
Richard Carter says the best throw, John Lowe, silky. I agree with that. Oh, wonderful throw from Leonard Gates. Suddenly he's got his first maximum.
Yeah, I think if you built a robot to throw a dart, it would have the stance and action of John Lowe, because it was perfection. I always say to the youngsters or the kids just starting out, just go on YouTube, find John Lowe videos, and just try and replicate that in terms of action.
140.
140 scored for a 14th time by Leonard Gates of the United States.
So we had a 33 darter, a 21 darter, and now Gates is on an 11.
What's the phrase? Make it make sense.
Yeah.
135.
Well,
Leonard,
we got a new phrase this week, haven't we? Why not?
Why not? 76 left for Gates. Stays on the 20s, leaves himself double 8 then, with a very nicely found treble 20. Steps back from the oche for a moment. Now back in position. And pins double 8 for a 96 out shot. It's 2-1. He's held throw, but Mansell has the throw in leg 4. If he wins this leg, Mansell, we go to a deciding set. Mansell in for a max. First, third dart was way over pitched. What's Gates got to respond to that? 140 of his own.
Yeah, after dart 1. Very impressive 140 as well.
So 2-1 in sets to Gates, 2-1 in legs to Mansell.
100.
Interesting last dart. Yeah, he's wondering how that's found the target.
Did sneak its way in somehow.
83.
Soldier keeping up the pressure on the Mansell throw. Well, he's got to try and force an error out of him, hasn't he? And the only way he's going to, well, the only way he can really impact the Mansell throw is with pressure.
100.
Steady ton from the Northern Irishman. Gates just pulls a face as he steps up to the oche. Looking for a treble of his own.
45.
45 scored.
Vicky,
yeah.
require 161.
He hurried that third dart.
Well, he's
didn't he?
desperate not to go into a deciding set, isn't he?
Well, Mansell is on 161. He's hit treble 20. He knows he doesn't have to go for the treble 17 and bull with Gates back on 2-3-3, so he sensibly is trying to lay up. 80 scored. And then 25 hit.
Yeah, good use of the ball. Exactly what I was talking about earlier in the match.
Which
It's now
wasn't done until now.
Yeah, so you can go single to double. Gates trying to. Yeah, this is good. He was trying to go 1-3-3, 7-19. So what, you'd have wanted 9, but 7 of them would have left him a straight ton. Good play.
16 for tops for Mansell. Double top for the set to take us to a decider. There it is.
Games from the fourth set. Mickey Mansell.
Well, you can't get 2 more different spells in a set. The first 2 legs took 54 darts.
Fifth and deciding set.
The next 2 took 26.
This leg, Mickey to throw first.
But at this
Game
deciding
on.
set stage, it's Mickey Mansell that has the honour.
Yep.
So Leonard Gates has got to find a break of throw from somewhere if he is going to continue to make it through to round 2 at every World Championship he's attended.
And the thing is, by having the throw as well, it's you that's putting down the marker and saying, right, come on then, follow me. They're already in a mistake. The treble has turned from Mickey.
85.
Not too much damage done.
And of course, Josh Rockensheimer-Hayter might have been preparing to walk up the stairs from the downstairs area. Now they know they can just keep on practicing for a bit.
Yeah, I think there's a like a holding room out the back. They'll already be in there, just ticking over.
Maybe watching.
Yeah, there's a couple
41.
of screens in there.
So into a deciding set between the man at the hockey now, Mickey Mansell of Dungannon, Northern Ireland. Made 9 previous attempts
83.
at getting deep into this World Championship. Never passed round 2 before. Trying to negotiate round 1 here against Leonard Gates of the USA, who has just popped in his 16th 140 score.
10 more than Mickey. But Mickey has 12 more scores between 100 and 139.
81.
A relatively steady 81 there from Mansell.
Yeah, not enough really.
No.
Gates has a chance here to step in, and he's going to do exactly that with a 177.
177.
Where has that come from? It's down to 58 after 12 darts. To break the Mansell throw and seize the initiative in this
55.
deciding set, Leonard Gates.
Leonard, you require 58.
18 hit, double top for Gates. He's got 2 in hand here. Bends the wire on the outside with the first of them and goes too
38.
far. Infield, he's inside. But Mansell's on a bogey number. I just realised 162 won't go.
Nope. So Gates will be back to lead 1-0 and get that all-important breaker through you were mentioning.
94. Leonard, you require 20.
Couldn't have wished for a better chance, really, to break through at the start of the set, Leonard Gates. Double 10. Why is it on the outside? Good marker. Uses it to get the leg done. There is the break. So,
Second leg, Leonard to third first.
as we've said before, can the man that's just broken the throw consolidate and hold to really put pressure on his opponent?
57.
Well, he starts the leg coming up dry, chasing a treble around the board and getting nothing. Mansell can't find a treble either at this point, although
85.
an 85 just gives him a little cushion after 1 visit apiece, but he's got to respond straight away, I would suggest.
Well,
41.
it's the kind of game I'd always have belief in, because it's just been so erratic, and yes, there's spells of brilliance, but if you're still in it and hanging around when it goes off the boil, you've got a chance of getting back in the match.
83.
Which is exactly what Mickey is trying to do here in this deciding set.
Yeah, he's only got 2 scores of 80 odd, but he's good 70 points ahead of Leonard Gates, who's now finding his darts
41.
dipping underneath the treble 20 as the tricep muscle engages.
Well, people or some people don't like my constant thing about averages, but Leonard Gates' average 85.68 for 12 months. His average right now, Dance? 85.58.
It's no great mystery, is it, sometimes?
No.
Particularly once a match goes deep and, you know, the form actually evens itself
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Levels itself out, doesn't it?
Choo-choo-choo for Gates. 2-3-3 for Mansell, but he's got 3 darts in hand on his opponent.
Yeah, and Mansell should have been down on 19s, because if he'd have hit 2 single 19s and not even a treble,
22.
he could have gone for the ball at a 25 and left on 70.
Instead, he hits 22, which is a really, really disappointing visit, and he knows it. Whilst Gates suddenly finds a treble 20 from all the 2s. He's down to a finish.
Might go 18s. No, he stayed there. Brilliant, brilliant visit.
19 scores of 140 or more for Leonard Gates. Down to 82. Mansell's got to find something big here.
85.
85 will have to do.
Leonard, you require 82.
Ball double 16. 25. Just confirming it with the referee. Hugh Wares, the 17. Leaves tops for 2-0.
And finds it. And another roar from the soldier.
Third leg, Mickey to third first.
Well, no compassionate leave required at this point. He's still very much on duty.
Well, Mickey averaged 69 in set 4, and he's averaging 73 in set 5, and well, that just
100.
ain't gonna cut it.
So Mansell's got no margin for error at this point. It's his throw in leg 3.
100
And another 140. The most consistent part of Gates' game this afternoon. Gives him a 40-point advantage.
He's now at more 140s than he has tons to 139s. You won't see that very
85.
often.
Mansell hits 85. Gates averaging 90 in this set. Finds a treble 20. It's not going to be a 140, but it's a 125. Rallying as we get to the closing stages of this match.
Looks confident, doesn't he? Got a bit of a swagger about him.
Well, he certainly found his second win.
85.
Another 80-plus score from Mickey Mansell. Needs more than that, I would suggest. Gates on 196 less this final dart. So he's tempted to stay on the 20s, I think, or is he coming downstairs? Oh, he went for
65.
the bull and hit 25, so he's not on a finish.
Nope, but Mickey's back on 2-3-1. And again, that's
60.
it's poor counting.
They're both on 171 for the leg, but more importantly for Leonard Gates, it's for the match.
Another treble 20 and leaving double 16.
139.
That's exactly what he's just put in there, Leonard Gates, and he's on the brink. Stalks to the back of the stage. Mansell trying to pressurise himself with 80 scored. Comes down to the 19s or the 17s and hits single. So finally, after 51 minutes of play, we have a match start. 3 of them for Leonard Gates at double 16. Inside 16s, 2 8s. Wires it on the outside and then goes inside double 8. It's not done.
Mickey requires 74.
To save the match, Mickey Mansell needs 74 points.
Single 16 leaves tops. Don't whistle. Dear, oh dear, grown man.
34.
He was just half a centimetre
Leonard
above.
requires 8.
Chance gone to save the match on this occasion, so Gates back in for the match on double 4. And he gets it with the first start. The
6, and that was pretty much how that game played out. It was erratic.
And now Leonard Gates puts his little autograph stamp on the scorecard where Scott Gibling's been putting down what his totals have been. And the soldier is through to round 2 and he's dancing along with the music, doing big box, little box. Mickey Mansell exit stage left, he's gone. But with an average of just 87, Leonard Gates is through to round 2, beating Mickey. We'll be with you shortly to bring you that on the app, on the talkSPORT YouTube darts page, and on talkSPORT 2.